watch the narratives we put out about each other.
Someone says my birthday and I'm with Diddy.
Happy birthday,
I had sex with Cassie and Sean. Basically, he would tell me what to do with Cassie. I had like 15 encounters.
Never have I ever slept with my boss.
Take a shot if you're willing to get shitted on for some money. It depends on it.
Smiling faces sometimes.
Hey, what's up, you party goers? Welcome back to my channel, The Unpopular Party, hosted by me, Party Next Short. And today we are going to, well, first of all, Happy New Year. I hope you guys have a great year. But today we are going to be talking about that uncomfortable and strange relationship between Zeus Network and P. Diddy. Now, before anybody come after me, this is all under the realms of conspiracy, but this is just some things that I just felt like I would point it out and just kind of peep that I took into consideration, especially considering if all of this stuff that Cassie is alleging is true, which it looks like it is true. If you've been in the conspiracy theory world, this is nothing new. This stuff has been out there. But if the stuff that Cassie alleging is true, and it bleeds over into more places you probably wouldn't think about. But before we get started with that, make sure you subscribe to this channel and like this video. I just want to say thank you guys so much for all the love and support you guys send my way. I really do appreciate it. I love it so much. And without further ado, let's get straight into this video. Okay, so let's start with this. Who is Zeus, quote unquote, founded by, ran by? Well, the poster child for Zeus Network is none other than Liam Palmer. And please don't be in the comment section telling me, what? I thought his name was pronounced, I said Liam Palmer. That's how I'm pronouncing his name. But anyway, he is the poster child for starting this whole platform, this network, you want to call it. Even though it did start off under Christian belief, it has shifted. Which is no blame to him, because at the end of the day, if you want something to sell, sex and violence is going to sell ASAP. But Liam Palmer is not someone that's new to this game. Liam Palmer has been around for a good little minute. Like I stated before, he has worked and produced on shows like Preachers of LA, The Mary Show, just different reality shows. And he also has a lot of connections to different celebrities. And I always state, when it comes to your ranking as a celebrity, the more you go up, it just comes with power and connection. So it was only a matter of time before Liam Palmer get connected to someone like P.Diddy. Now, Liam Palmer and Diddy, they have a very good relationship. I would see on their Instagram page, they would have this thing called Boss Talk.
Come on. What'd you say, Diddy? You want a piece of Zeus? Come on, man. Let's go. We gonna make it happen.
Hey, yo, it's black content, me, forced by
Come on.
our young black gods and goddesses, geniuses. You know what I'm saying? I want all that. I want to invest in and empower all that. So, no, for real. But we got to make sure that at the end of the day, we watch the narratives we put out about each other. You know what I'm saying? So as you get the power, make sure you change the narrative into something that we got to be, not who we are. All right?
My brother. Love.
They're always shouting each other out. Liam is always giving props to Diddy. Diddy even partied with Zeus on Halloween when he was the Joker, and like it was kind of eerie because Diddy really took that Joker character to the T. Speaking of T, put a pin in it. Let's talk about Diddy for a second, because we know that Diddy is in a high-profile relationship with Carisha, also known as Young Miami from the City Girls. They've always been in this relationship, we together, we not together, but one thing we do know is Young Miami profits from that lifestyle. Young Miami told y'all multiple times, I'm a city girl. Being a city girl, it just comes with no morals. You really don't care as long as you get in the bag, which is the theme of Zeus, chasing the bag. As long as you get into a bag, you're gonna sell your dignity out. And I'm going to say this phrase a lot just to say myself, but if the allegations that Cassie is throwing out to Diddy is true,
I feel like it's worth mentioning some of the allegations that Cassie is throwing out to Diddy. Mind you, these folks have been in a relationship for 10 years, so she has seen a lot. But some of the stuff that she's throwing out there is the R word, trafficking, abuse of power, and forcing her to do stuff that she did not want to do. Also includes hooking up with other guys, going into an escort service, and I'm going to say allegedly, but I mean, Diddy cut the check, but making her sign up for an escort service, being in charge of being all these guys together that they wanted to hook up with. Diddy coaching her to stroke the man and how does that feel in your hands and just making her wear white. And it's a lot in that case that'll just have you being like, oh my gosh, you'll be disgusted reading it. Like, especially at the parts where you realize like they were urinating on her, allegedly treating her like a bathroom. She would just have a whole sense of like anxiety and fear because she would never know when he would want to have these parties or have these sessions, and she will always have to be in charge of who comes in. And what's crazy is that like the man, because I remember this situation happened a long time ago in 2018. It was a man who shot up like a Trump Towers, but he went into a confession and he basically just said all this stuff. Just check this video out.
Diddy and Ross, which are good buddies, okay? They're gay.
Who?
Both. Diddy and Ross. And Khaled. They're all gay, okay?
DJ Khaled, Rick Ross, and P.Diddy?
Yeah.
They all gay?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I had sex with Cassie and Sean. Basically, he would masturbate and tell me what to do with Cassie. I had like 15 encounters, and I heard a lot.
Oh, hidden in plain sight.
It's hidden.
I think I see what you're saying.
Okay, how do I know this?
Yeah, that's what I want to know. How do you know this?
Do you know Sean Combs?
Puff Daddy?
Yeah.
P.Diddy, whatever you call himself. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, he's part of what's called the Boule. The Boule is a branch of the Illuminati.
Okay.
It's the black people. Okay, I'm from Africa, so I'm not a racist. I had settlement with Sean, okay? And he belongs to that agenda. That's why he's so famous. They land all the contracts. It's his attorneys, which are Mark Garagos and Ben Mercedes. Ben Mercedes worked for Bad Boy Entertainment for 4 years and worked for Hillary Rodman for 5, okay? When I take Sean the threat of death on me, okay? I don't have it, but I can make it available under secrecy. That means that I wouldn't be liable because I don't want to be getting framed for anything, okay?
Right.
I had sex with Cassie and Sean. Basically, he would masturbate and tell me what to do with Cassie. I had like 15 encounters, and I heard a lot of business. Because what they would do is Sean talks a lot on the phone and on TV with people and stuff, and I was like a sex slave, okay? For them, that's what I was. That's all right? I caught herpes, and I came back and I sued him for the herpes and won. But they did Mark Garagos and Ben Mercedes were his attorneys, okay? And Christopher Leon's here was my attorney. They asked me to turn in that, which was the video recording, and I did so. They gave it back to me accidentally, and it's possible, I threw everything out, it's possible I can produce a copy.
Gotcha.
It's possible, I'm not sure. Now, I'm 42, I've been through all my life, I've had a great life. I've settled $4.125 million with Diddy, okay, but he's scared that I was exposed.
I don't want to talk about Diddy right now, I want to talk about
So as you can see, literally everything that he was talking about in that claim, it matches up with what Cassie was saying in her lawsuit. And that's why I'm glad Lovely T was talking about it, because I was like, girl, you're not crazy. I remember when this situation first happened vividly in real time. It was in 2018 because the man was a porn star and everybody just wrote him off as crazy. They just thought the man had snapped, even though he's putting all these gems in here. And he must know something because he didn't say no P. Diddy, Puff Daddy. He said Sean and Cassie, meaning they're on first name basis. It's crazy how the level of consciousness is ready to accept it, because back then, like I stated, it was just crazy. But now everything that's coming out, it's like, oh, okay, this is true. And nowadays people are seeing that you can't put nothing past nobody. It's just like,
Then it made perfect why Diddy and Young Miami is together, because everybody else would be timid, everybody else would be afraid. Young Miami didn't give a F. She did not care. As long as her lifestyle was paid and she already stated she liked to be peed on, so who knows what else she liked to do. She don't care as long as she getting a bag. Now that's how I want to introduce the topic of Hi, My Name is T. Now I want to ask yourself, just real quick, how is T on the show Baddies? What connections and correlations does T have to be on this show? Because from my understanding, T went at nobody's audition. My understanding, and I could be wrong in this aspect, on nobody checking for T. And that's not a dig to T, because T has done some acting work. T was on Wild 'N Out. T has made a name for herself in the realms of a comedian. And although she has 1 million followers on Instagram, I'm pretty sure it's a lot of people that have 1 million followers on Instagram. What makes T stand out to the point to when the cast was dropped, you just see her. She's on the show and she went in nobody's audition.
that goes for majority of them as well, but just trust the process of storytelling. Just trust it.
I just feel like from my theory, that just feeds more into the theory that Baddies is nothing but a big prostitution ring. And that getting to the bag is deeper than what we're seeing on TV. They're actually taking trips and going to Dubai to get pooped on, peed on, just sell themselves out for a chick.
Allegedly.
And I'm not saying that to judge, I'm just saying that to bring awareness for the people who are watching. Especially when you ask yourself how they're able to infiltrate into so many communities. They with Kanye West, like, why are y'all here? But anyways, back to T. Now, you may write me off, but before you do, I just want you to check out this strange interaction that Hi, My Name is T and Carisha had one day.
Rolling Loud LA 2023, and I'm here with
City Girls. The City Girls.
y'all know what it is. How you feeling? Where you know me from?
I don't know.
You don't remember? We went on, where did we go? We went on a trip. You don't remember where we went? No, it was like a group of us. I can't remember.
Oh, yeah, I know you. That's where I know you from. I know.
Where? You remember now? Oh, okay. All right. Well, now we're here. Girl, that was not what I was trying to talk about. Did you know it's the 50th day of hip hop today?
No.
Me neither.
Now, to the untrained eye, that was probably just an awkward interaction. But let's just hypothetically speak, right? Once again, I said I'm gonna say this like, if the claims are true and he had been out here making victims, and it was time for Diddy to not meet a victim. It was time to be introduced to someone who with all that under the name of chasing the bag. And what better way to do that than with a city girl? And if that means I gotta take a couple trips and do something strange for a piece of change, then oh well, I'm set. And that's how we get introduced to the parent of Diddy and Young Miami. They even released a song a couple months back called Act Bad and promoting being on Demon Time. But see, the thing is, a lot of people be on Demon Time and they be confused when the demon come home to collect, because Demon Time is more than just lust. You're wondering why all of a sudden you feeling envy? Well, cause babes, you on Demon Time. You're wondering why like you just feel all type of anxiety and depression and just a wave of just low vibrational things all of a sudden, cause you're on Demon Time, babe. You gotta be careful what you say. Back to my original point. What does this have to do with T? I'ma tell you by introducing a question to you. How does a girl get a spot on Baddies? Because it can't be through the audition process. No. I mean, thousands of girls fly in and drive in to go through these audition process and cause so much chaos to not be picked. Do they not get picked, but a spot end up going to some of these celebrities that wasn't even at the audition. One of them being T. He wasn't at no audition. So that's why I said nobody was really just checking for T. But what is it about T that just stands her out? Because everybody got 1 million followers. Doesn't necessarily bring anything new or special. So how is it that you got casted? Although I can't speak, what I have to go off is allegations that is put out there from previous cast members. And from what we've seen from girls like Stunna Girl and Christina, it's a lot that goes on behind closed doors. Stunna Girl has even alleged that a lot of these girls had to sleep with Liam to get a spot on the show. But put a pin in it. Like I said, there's always been a rumor that Baddies was just one big sex ring. And it doesn't help that a lot of these IG baddies that you see on IG, the way that they do have to keep their lifestyle afloat is they have to escort, or they do this thing called yachting. Being a yacht girl is a form of escorting, by the way. But
kind of funny though, because Natalie's last party was literally on a yacht, and one of the captions was the #1 show out, Baddies, and today we're yachting. And before you be like, chill, you reach in, let me actually pull out this article that was written 2 years ago. It talks about how yachting is one of the biggest secrets, well, open secrets within the entertainment industry. Because yachting is one of the entertainment industry biggest open secrets, with A-list stars including models, actors, and royalty being rumored to have been involved in yachting during their careers. If you're unfamiliar with the term yachting, it's used to describe the practice of being paid to spend time and be pictured with wealthy clients, often aboard a mega yacht. It is considered a popular formula for it girls and have rising stars to raise their profile, but it has a murky underbelly of sexual exploitation and trafficking. According to the podcast I Know I Sound Crazy, hosted by Ashley Galloway, aspiring actors and models, as well as those already in the industry who want to raise their profile, often enter into yachting within the goal of making connections. Also states while yachting, they gain access to exclusive surroundings and social notoriety through the wealthy or famous men they accompany. However, the practice is not as luxurious as it may sound. As Galloway explained, women are often recruited by their co-stars or other yacht girls and take the work believing it is a modeling or acting in. But in reality, what appears to be getting paid to party and be pictured with wealthy men actually blurs the line between perfectly legal and mutually beneficial relationships and speculated sexual solicitation. But when I see stuff like that, I'll be like, because to the untrained eye, it's like, oh, they having fun, they get into the bag. But to the trained eye, it's like a 2-for-1, because it's like, yeah, we're going to make it look good, but we also finna promote ourselves and auction ourselves off to let the who's know we are here. Because be honest, who is buying these lashes? Like, I'll give you the blunts, you know, y'all probably buying the baddie blunts, but who is buying these lashes? I don't know.
But yeah, so I'm not saying per se that T and Young Miami was on one of these Dubai trips together and they are shit buddies. I had to bring conspiracy into this because, you know, to be fair, before T got on Zeus Network, she was interviewing girls like Krishan. But in today's day and climate, nothing surprises you. Natalie stated a long time ago on All-Star Battle, all she had to do was fly to Africa and she can get that money in 5 seconds.
I can fly to Africa and get that money in 5 seconds. I'm international, bitch.
Now, as a youngin', I thought that was just a cute little soundbar. But as I get older and I learn more about these trips to Dubai and what these people do, it's like, ooh. I feel like with Zeus, they cast a lot of weird people or people that just got like a lot of low vibrational entities attached to them. Because you cast someone like Smiley and she got ties to the black market. You cast someone like Anna, and Anna, if I could find that clip, I swear to God I will, but I saw a clip where Anna said she was at the audition, but then she had to go to the back room.
What other? You or did you not let people in the audition? I couldn't have let her in if I was in the VIP. Remember, I was back there the whole time. I seen when she first got kicked out.
So it's like, how you already get back to the VIP and all you did was sing? If that's the case, my girl who said I put the picture on my mirror, she should have been back there. But it just goes to show like, it's a lot of stuff that you guys don't see. And then it's the speculation as to why her and Scotty's really beefing. Because I remember it was an altercation. There was like something happened between them in Miami. So it's like, it could be a reach, but I'm putting them past nobody.
Never have I ever slept with my boss. See. Take this shot. Go ahead. Cheers. Cheers. Cause I'm yeah, you know, you just shouldn't shit where you eat, but hey.
And I feel like I could tell you why each of these girls was casted onto the show. Of course, Natalie's not going nowhere. She's the big dog. She's the madam. Krishan, I feel like I could do a whole separate video on that, but Krishan already went through her audition process on Blue Girls Club. You know, when Blueface did his own version, you may thought that was just some messy TV during the pandemic. No, that was Blueface literally auditioning to see which one of them girls is gonna be his leading lady, and Rock just happened to win. Stunner Girl, she'd already been there because you know she was a fan favorite from the previous season. Rolly and Scotty, they've already showed you that they're Natalie's yes man. They gonna do whatever because Rolly had already went back on her word when she said she was leaving, and she didn't. She's still back, but it's a reason why she keep coming back. She sees it's a certain perk with being cool with Natalie. Same with Scotty. Scotty is never going to break away from Natalie because we got the way we got introduced to Scotty and Natalie talking about this my girl, she run the South, and it turns out no, Scotty was just eating that girl out on OnlyFans. That should tell you everything you need to know. DJ Scott, she's been around Natalie for the longest, even pictures before she even got on the show, just being around Natalie. But DJ Scott do have connections in the industry. But yeah, Sky, she was casted for that nostalgia act, thinking she was going to act a fool from her Black Ink crew days, but she's not. She's grown. Vo Vicky was simply casted as a joke. Zeus always cast someone as a joke, and they knew Vo Vicky was going to get on there doing her whatever, and it worked out because it got views. T, I already did my section on you. You know, that was my theory, and I had to use T as an example to do my transition. Camilla was casted because, you know, it was all this, Camilla's going to come in and, you know, give Natalie a run for her money, and they kissing. So you can see that ship has sailed. Sia was one of those things. It was like, oh, girl, you want to be on the show? Because it's like, ain't you on, like, BET? You want to be on the show? I'm like, okay, girl, here you go. Mariah Lynn was already desperate for a career, so she's going to do anything to keep her name in rotation. Takashi was casted because that's Rock's sister. Smiley was casted because she got ties to the industry, but they was testing her out to see was she gonna be Natalie's new yes man. And same with Anna. That's just my theory though.
Now let's take some of these pins out because you're probably thinking like, oh, he just talking. But like I stated earlier, Stunner Girl put the allegations out there, and that's when it really was like a.
Let me just remind you of some of the allegations that Stunner Girl put out there. And I'm gonna abbreviate some of these, but she said the CEO of Zeus is a weird freak who F's all his cast members except for me. I'm not going for that. He over there giving bees chlamydia and disrespecting them. He mad he can't disrespect me and treat me anyway. He also said an evil short perv, R. Kelly, aka L. Kelly. And in follow up it said, and none of your cast members like you for real. Probably only the new girls or the ones that scared of you, but they think you're a perverted, raging Adderall head. You can't sue me because I have way too much evidence of your harassment and abuse against your cast members, and everything I'm saying is true. I can literally say names, but I'm still sparing some girls. It was an uncomfortable work environment and I didn't want to be around. It started being too much like you beating on bees and thinking it's cool leaving bruises and scratches, straight domestic violence on girls who would want to be around that. You're getting out of control. Too much partying and deeds, which was rugs, not the other D's. But got you losing it, buddy. That's why you hated me, because I would put you in your would put your little stuff in your place. She said, me and my husband was into it with y'all because I stand on my respect. You even threatened to end my fight saying I still gotta edit your fights. Like, what does that even mean? You know what's up with me, boy. The last thing she said, and I dare one of you bees to get on here and defend Zeus. I'm gonna start naming and saying y'all names. Now, one thing I will say, although with Zeus and Baddies East, they edited Stunning Girl out and they went around their day, but one thing they didn't do, they didn't try her for real. They must have knew what she was saying was true because they did not try her for real. I may have my thoughts on Stunning Girl, but yeah, that was like, let's tread real carefully on this situation. Remember, Christina co-signed all of Stunning Girl claims when she tweeted out, I wasn't the first girl, I wasn't the only. As more stories began to surface, I realized I was not the last girl. We have the power, the fans, the supporter, the TV personalities, the audience. Speak the truth. God will handle all unjustly actions accordingly.
And like I state, Liam Palmer and Diddy, they have this weird relationship. They friends together, birds of a feather flock together. It doesn't make it no better that the claims are out there that Razor and Scotty allegedly had to sleep with Liam to get on the show, allegedly. And that's why Scotty and Razor was going at it. And it doesn't make it no better that Scotty actions as a lady on live is not helping them claims.
Y'all playing with, how did I get pinned? Y'all playing with me, for real.
Especially when they ask Scotty would she get pooped on for some money.
Take a shot if you're willing to get shitted on for some money. It depends on
What was your answer?
It depends on how much money. If I mean $2 million, I wake up and I got $2 million. Like, what is that? Like dignity? You giving up your dignity or something? Like what? Anyways.
And in my personal opinion, none of them innocent. Even Janisha is quiet as kept. Janisha know what she's doing standing right next to Liam Palmer because everybody wins in that situation, and I'm gonna leave it at that. But I said a long time ago that I'll bring this up again, but you have to ask yourself, why is the name called Zeus? Of all the names that they want to call they never, why would they call themselves Zeus Never? But if you think of the story of Zeus, when Zeus was leaving the earth, he gave his daughter Pandora a box. And he was like, hey, you're gonna be chilling on this earth as long as you good, but if you open up that box, it's gonna get real. And when Zeus left, Pandora thought things were sweet. She was like, I'ma open this box up. And when she opened that box up, it released all the craziness, it released all the wicked and evilness into the universe. That's why we call it Pandora Box. Zeus coming onto the vicinity, you literally have a network where Pandora's box is open, and that's all that's putting out there. Chaos is glorified to a new level, and everything that you see after that, like Now That's TV and all these other networks, they're just carbon copies of the mess that's put out there. We got this one station called what? Boo Boo For Us By Us, trying to be black on, and the only thing that us as black people can come up with is the real side chicks of Los Angeles, and it's produced by Megan. Like, what? But I just want to get on here real quick and just make this quick little video about the strange relationship between Zeus Network and P. Diddy. I feel like as more stuff come out, we'll see that if it come out, but just know, the streets been talking. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thank you guys so much, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!